Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Well, I was there waiting, really excited to get on the stage. Actually, I thought I was coming here today to talk about the future, but listen to Ben actually brought me back 13 years in my life. And actually, I think that my role here is, well, to help you to not have the same mistake that I had 13 years ago. February 2009, very important month of my life. I got married. And I was living in China at that time, and I got a strange email, someone offering me possibility to buy something that they were calling Bitcoin. And it was exactly the year and the month that the Bitcoin was launched, and it was basically, well, 0.09 cents of dollar. 2010, our kid was born, so I was offered $100 to buy. I said, come on, this is the pyramids that people steal money from you. My kid was born in 2010. We gave him a big teddy bear that cost us like 100 something. Still have it at home. And every time I see that bear, I remember that if instead of buying that bear, I had bought $100 in Bitcoins, I would have today $43 million. This is more or less what we're going to be talking today about the Metaverse. Metaverse is not a technology. Metaverse, it's a combination of a series of happenings that brought us, and mainly now the pandemic, that brought us to start developing parallel lives and parallel concepts in our lives. Probably it's the most democratic place in earth now that you can be yourself. Who has kids here? Raise a hand, please. Let me see. Okay, great. If you ask yourself what's a metaverse, probably you have no answer yet. But if you have your kids, they know. And what our kids, that he's 11 now, and they always tell me, look, Daddy, this is a 43 million puppy that I have in my house. Let me play. And every time now that the kid's doing the homework, my wife's saying, come on, go to play. Last big event we had in the metaverse called Fortnite, it's a game. They had 14 million players, users watching to this. This is not the future. This is happening already. What is a metaverse? Metaverse is 3D. It's an experience. It's about experience. Metaverse is virtual reality. Yes, we are going to have a very fast dive on metaverse today, but it's also augmented reality. Metaverse is social. Metaverse is a place that now people are meeting and are trying to develop different perspectives of experience, and it's happening. And it's happening in different perspectives. We are now, if you try to make a list of what we call Metaverse, we have more than 160 places calling themselves the Metaverse. Can be, as I said, Fortnite, that's a game. Decentraland, we talked about Decentral and blockchain. It's a metaverse, it's a real estate metaverse. So we have different kinds. Digital twins. I come from background, smart cities. Well, we have now metaverse for digital twins. And we see 4 big trends on the metaverse that we would like to share with you today, and we're going to visit these trends. First, metaverse is about real estate. People, and some are calling them crazy people, are buying land in the metaverse. We had, just in 1 month, last November, we had more than $100 million bought in land in the metaverse, place that doesn't exist real. It's just a piece of software, piece of bits. We are forecasting 400 billion market by 2025. Then we have retail. Just last year, $40 billion were bought or sold, if you see the other perspective, on skins, clothes that we dress to go to the metaverse. Then we have entertainment. Well, I told these big concerts, and this is a very, very exciting market that's growing, live events in these experienced places. We are also forecasting a very, very big market of almost $800 billion on live events in the metaverse. And, well, the last one, and bring us here, we are advising governments now how to come inside the metaverse, is what we call digital twins, or the possibility of having a copy of a real thing inside a virtual world that we can plan and we can run experience, and we can also forecast and work on resilience, very important of the COVID. So the invitation is, let's go inside the metaverse. We see here the QR code. You can scan it. It will drive you to a YouTube video, so you can open the YouTube video in your cell phone, put the cell phone in the Google Card box mode. You see the Googles there, and then we're going. Who doesn't have it? No problem. We're going to also show this experience here and on the stage. If someone is missing, I will leave this one here. It's sanitized. You can use this one. Just come here and take it, or maybe you can help me. So let's go inside the metaverse. I had this experience to have myself, my own avatar, to come inside the metaverse and to show some metaverse to you. The first metaverse we're going to see here, it's called Avakin Life. These guys, they have already more than 3 million people, mainly young people, inside their metaverse, and it's a metaverse, social metaverse. We are now in London, and you just dive inside the metaverse, you choose where to go, and all these guys that you are seeing here, they are real people playing. So you can just go talk to someone, and I mean, as in Facebook, we are just scanning for people and scanning for friendships, or you can also invite your friends to be in a metaverse with you. This is a lounge. It's a place that people are hanging out, and again, these are real people. This is not just a game. And what's happening now that we can start buying not only clothes, but also pets in the metaverse. We had last month a Gucci purse bag sold for $4,000. Fashion is becoming a second, or the digital fashion is becoming a second big business for these companies. They are developing the whole collection just for avatars, just for skins. And as in real life, you can go and get services inside the metaverse, so you can have your hair cut. And yes, your hair can grow. You can decide how you look like. We are devising a South American big city in the metaverse, and one of the biggest points that we discussed with them is the possibility of having socially excluded kids that probably they have a lot of problems with prejudice in color, in education level, in social level. They come inside the metaverse and they just put a skin and they are like rich kids. Also, entertainment, as I said, is becoming very popular in the metaverse. Companies are now partnering with the local famous TV programs in countries to have this experience. And the last one, or more related to us, is the possibility of showing or interacting with your citizen or your client in an urban perspective. As I said, I come from the smart city world. We see here smart city growing a lot in the region. We had the panel yesterday. I had the honor to moderate with Joseph from Neon. Neon has already their own project for Metaverse that is not only digital, as I said, but also mixing with augmented reality. Metaverse will be exactly this space between what we were dreaming in the past when we were kids as a life online with the real life, helping us to enhance life quality. So this is a presentation that companies are doing to show their real estate development, not only in terms of city, but also in terms of internal place. And the last one, let's say, great success in the metaverse now, as I said before, are concerts. I'm going to bring you in a concert that was Travis Scott concert. That this concert, my kid was telling me a lot about this, that he was looking for having different clothes to go in a concert. But Giovanni, you cannot go out of home. I mean, we are in the pandemic still. They still live in Italy, and we are deep in lockdown. And then again, back to 5 months ago, nobody was still talking before Facebook started discussing about Metaverse publicly. But these guys were already there. So my kid was invited to go to a concert. That was okay. But in the other way around, why not was education there? Why not? I was discussing with some governments, if you have the possibility to talk to these kids before they become legally citizens, you start building the future of our society. We were in traffic 2 days ago discussing how we solve this problem. And the problem is us, still us. We have the wrong mindset. We are not educated when we were a child to bring life quality to our urban life. I had the possibility to do a project with Lego for kids. This is one of the projects. Minecraft is related to this change of mindset for kids, but that was robotics for competition. So they're competing in robotics. Every year Lego has a different contest. That year, 2019, it was city shapers. So they offer kids the possibility to bring solutions for cities. I was in a big stage talking for kids, and I asked them, what are you doing? So give me an example. And a kid raised their hand and said, okay. So he stand up, my name is John, I'm 8 years old, 8 years old. So he started talking, and then I was wondering what I was doing, what you were doing when you were 8 years old. You're probably playing, but did you understand about what's happening at that moment? And this guy, he had a team of kids. The eldest one was 10 years old, and they were already building new technologies or suggesting new technologies to solve urban problems. This is about Metaverse. This is about the future. The future is already at your home, and you need to understand this. And again, back 2009, if I had bought these $100, it would be different now. So maybe these $100 now are knocking your door in the Metaverse. So this. We had just 15 minutes, so fantastic. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed it. We are going to leave this video in YouTube for you if you want to discuss about this at home with your kids and your parents. I think that would be really a very productive discussion. Thank you very much, and yeah, enjoy your show. Thank you.